Mel believes that men should have a choice whether or not they want to be a father, even after they get a woman pregnant.
Women have an extraordinary power that men do not have. Every woman in this country knows, as she makes love to her man, that if for whatever reason an unwanted pregnancy occurs, no person on this planet can force her to be a mother if she doesn't want to be, because after the fact, she will still have choice, she will have control of her life, she will decide if and when and under what circumstances to become a mother. Now, men know something much different. Because every man, let me just tell you, every man knows, in the midst of his passion, that if there's a contraceptive failure, then he could be screwed in more ways than one. A man has no control over his life, and someone will decide for him whether he will be a father, and that's wrong.
Do you think that the father should take responsibility of the child that he helped give birth to if he doesn't want to have a child?
Well, yes. I mean, first of all, I would advise women to get to know the men a bit better, because there's some real nuts out there, as we may have been witnessing. But in any case, I would say, yes, obviously, I think men have to take responsibility, because to me, the primary concern in this matter would be the child. And I think the poorest sector of people in this country are children. It's only fair and responsible that if, as many people in the audience have said, men want to have sexual intercourse, you have to think, what are the consequences of my action?
To take the guy's side now, where is the woman's responsibility? In other words, a woman has the right to say, I don't want the child, I'm going to abort. A woman has the right to say, okay, I'm going to have the child, but I'm going to give it up for adoption because I don't want the financial responsibility for the child. I don't want to devote time or anything else to the child. A woman has that right. Shouldn't a man have that same right?
Well, men can't have abortion. I don't think men do have that responsibility, because I'm talking about a child and a child's life and the impact of not having enough care, enough money, and enough attention devoted to that child. And that's what I think has to be primary. The man's desire to be involved or not involved is secondary to need.
Can a woman say, I want to give the child up for adoption?
Sure.
Why can't a man?
Because there is a child in the world, and the mother's taking responsibility for it.
No, but let's say there's a child, let me just stay with this for a second. There's a child born. The man impregnated the woman bore the child for 9 months, carried the child for 9 months. Now the child is born. The woman says, I don't want to pay for that child, I don't want to spend time with that child, I've got to get on with my college, with my life, or something else, I'm not ready to have a child, and so I'm giving it up for adoption. Is a woman allowed to say that?
Yes.
Even though there's a child in the world saying, I don't want responsibility.
Not be responsible.
If a woman can say, I don't want responsibility, is a man allowed to say, I don't want responsibility?
I think not if the woman is keeping responsibility for the child. Then I think the man has to have some responsibility, minimally.
Pardon me.
Why don't you wait till I'm finished?
Your sexism is showing.